Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm sick. Oh my god. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make your skin look like skin while still wearing makeup. I'm no expert, but over the years I kind of tried and tested products to see what makes my skin not look so cakey and to look more like skin. And the effect that I like to have is to have dewy skin, even though I know that's something people don't really like because of oil and everything. Like if you have oily skin, maybe this is not the best routine for you, but for me it's personally what I like. I love looking like I'm glowing to the gods, and yeah, so today I'm going to show you how I achieve that. Right now I have no makeup on. I have just done my skincare, which I've shown you in the day to night routine, so if you want to check that video out you can click the link in the description. Trick to getting dewy makeup is to use an oil. The oil that I use is the Tarte Maracuja oil. Just take a drop of it and then apply it all over my face before I put any product on. Next, I'm going to be going in as usual with a primer, and the primer I'm using today is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer by Fenty Beauty, one of my favorites. For foundation, I try to go with something a little more natural that still gives me the coverage that I like, and that is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. Whenever anybody asks me for recommendations for foundation and they don't mind spending a bit more, the first foundation I always say is Makeup Forever HD. And it doesn't look like you're wearing too much makeup on. Of course, this is buildable, so if you want to look like you have more coverage on, that's great. All you have to do is just put more pumps of foundation. But for this specific skin-like makeup, I'm just going to use barely a pump of it, and just to make sure that my skin has an even base for me to work on. The shade I'm in is Y375. As you can see, after I apply the foundation, it still looks a bit dewy, still skin-like because of the oil that I put underneath, and it looks like there's some glow, natural glow to my face, which is really what I'm trying to achieve with this look. Next, I'm going to go in with concealer. This is the Tarte Creaseless Concealer in the shade 43H10D. For me, for this, because I want it to be skin-like, I am just going to put like maybe 3 dots underneath my eyes, and I'm not going to do anywhere else. Taking the Sephora brush, concealer brush in 02, and I'm going to blend this in. Before I go in with any powder, I'm going to clean up the brows. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP, and all I'm going to do is just going to fill in the sparse areas here and lengthen my tail a bit, and then just blend everything in. Set the concealer under my eye. I'm using Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'm not going to bake. All I'm going to do is just put a little bit under my eyes, dust it, and then that should set it in place. For contour, I'm using a cream contour, and that is Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in Mocha. The point is not to crazy contour. All I'm doing is I'm going to follow the natural shadow on my cheek, which you can see it's a little bit darker here, and I'm just going to follow that and accentuate it. I'm going to clean this contour up a bit because it's a little bit messy, but this is optional if you want to do it. If you don't, this is completely fine. Since I put a bit more concealer, I am going to set that with the setting powder and still leave the rest of my face without any powder. For blush, I'm using something very natural and something a little bit shiny, and this is the MAC Mineralized Blush in Warm Soul. This is actually very old. I bought this when I first bought makeup, and I think that was like 2015. Key to finishing up this glowy look is your highlight. So I want a very wet looking, cream looking highlight. I don't want the powdery, dusty highlight. So for that, I'm also going to go in with Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Trippin'. And what I'm going to do, how should I do this? I'm literally going to just apply this straight on my cheek on the high points only. I'm not going to do like a full-on thing. I just want to put it where the sun will hit my face. So here. You can stop here, but because I like a little bit more glow, the next best thing to this is the Kiko Milani, what is this called? Kiko, I think it's Kiko. I got it in Dubai. And this is the Fall 2.0 highlighter. It's a very pretty pinky gold, especially on brown skin. This looks absolutely gorgeous. I wore it yesterday and I realized how much I missed this. So I'm just taking a bit and I'm going to set where I put that highlight. I'm not going to put on any mascara because I want this to look very natural, or as natural it can be, while still giving myself some coverage. To finish the look, all I'm going to do is apply some lip balm. Apply some lip tint if you want something that adds more color, but for now I think this is all I'm going to leave it with. So after you're done, you'll be left with dewy looking skin, I hope. And this is how it looks like. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what videos you'd like to see in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't. Follow me on Instagram at SajalXX. I post makeup videos there as well. It's shorter, cuter. It's fun. It's a fun place. We'll see you in my next video. Bye!